Gamers, seekers of fast, easy iron. Welcome, this is Chugger X. And in other videos, I've mentioned iron farms. Let's build one, this one. Now, I've made some designs of my own, but this is Ianxofour's, and when I saw this, I had to bow to the master. Salute, Ian. You're amazing. I highly recommend his videos. I put a link down below. Check him out. But I've built half a dozen of these in survival worlds in 1.17 and 18, the pre-releases, and I've learned a few things. So I'm going to add some tips that are either hard to find in his video, they're subtly mentioned, or they're down in the comments somewhere. I'll focus on them here, and it should help you have a great experience getting your iron farm built and running the first time you try it. Let's go over here. And I literally mean right over here. We'll build it just over 20 squares away from the other one. You can pack them as close as 16 or 17 together, but I don't recommend that. Here's the thing about the area you want to pick. It should be near a village, and when you build it for real. Now, this is a video. I'll just be spawning in villagers, but and we'll discuss a little later how close to the village to make it. So the other thing is you need a pretty flat area, and you need to watch out for things like this. Even a drop down of 1 like that can mess you up. Here's what's going on. Villagers spawn golems up to 6 blocks above their feet level, 6 below, or 8 out. So if there's any place a golem can spawn in here, you don't want it, except for the killing zone where you want them to spawn. So over here, this is going to be the killing zone between these cobbles, and down in there will be the villager chamber. This is all you're going to need. A boat, some torches. You don't need that many. Under 10 probably works. You probably need some just random blocks. Those are, easy to get. You need 1 oak slab, 3 trapdoors, and 3 beds. 3 more beds really help but are optional, and a water bucket is also optional. You can start the farm with only this stuff on the top row. So really early game, like day 1. Okay, what do? After you've picked your spot, go down 7. Okay, down here we want a 3x3 chamber. And that's it. Put 3 of the beds. Villagers have to be able to sleep to spawn a zombie. Okay, now we put a slab here on the bottom, the second block up, and we put a trapdoor here. Okay, the villagers have to see the zombie to spawn golems because they're scared, but they also need to be out of his line of sight when they're trying to sleep. They only need to sleep for a fraction of a second for it to count, and if they don't sleep, they don't spawn golems. Explains is great. It keeps the zombie from being seen too much. It's just right. It's just the right amount. So now we make a 2x3 chamber over here. So that's why we're going to need maybe some cobble or dirt or something. Because on this side, it's 2 blocks high, except across the middle, it's 3 blocks high. Now, this is how we get the zombie in. Make sure you knock out this one first, and now just make a staircase up to the surface. Like this. Make sure you put a torch on each step. But Chugger, why? Golems can't spawn here, can they? Oh yeah, they can. They can spawn in the weirdest places. Okay, Up here, we'll fix that in a second. We got to come back down and put the boat. Now, no zombies, no golems or anything will spawn over there because of the beds. Oh, and let's get the villagers a light. No, nothing will spawn in here because of these slabs. And nothing is going to spawn right here if you stand right here. Get it right on the middle. At this angle. Jump. Waha! Jump and place a boat. Any kind of boat. Jump off. Make sure you didn't move it. The zombie, we're going to trick him into coming in up there. He'll come. He won't despawn. You don't have to give him a name tag. You don't have to put a thing in his hand or give him a piece of armor and see if he equips it. If a zombie is in a boat, it will not despawn, ever. As long as you've built it right, and it looks like this, with torches on the steps going up, it will work. Up here, we're actually going to do that once we're out, and we'll put a trapdoor like that, and one like that. We're going to lure a zombie in at night. It might help to kind of clear away a little dirt and then put up a barrier here and here. Maybe you'll want to get around. But once you've lured a zombie in, probably from out there, once you get over here, he'll come right at you, fall in, you lock him in, and that's it. If you have found 6 beds, and you're usually robbing a village to start this, the one that you're going to get your villagers from, put 3 beds over here. When villagers get in those beds, you just zap them like that, but in survival with an axe or with your hand, they'll fall straight down if the pillow is over the hole. I'll show you how it works. Let's pretend our village is over here, not too far from the farm. Find a villager, get him in a boat. It's not always easy. Hey, get in the boat, get in the boat. Whoa. And he may sense those beds. There we go, there we go. Once you have him in a boat, don't go down there. Whoa, steer first. Chug over here, chug along. Chugging with Chugger X. Get him over here, but don't let him out. Put him near the beds and keep him here. Villagers misbehave. They wander off. You can't trust them. Boats can get stuck on all sorts of things like grass paths. I'd cover them up. If there's a ditch or something in your way or some obstacle, you may need to make a dirt ramp out to your farm. And you just take your villager out, and once you have a straight shot at your farm, just drop off. Another way to lure a villager is to place down a workstation. He should sense it, but this can take a while. He'll run over, and you break it, and play. Here's another handy trick. Say you gotta get the villager up there, and if you let him out of the boat, he might wander off. You can fool with luring him with a workstation, or you can just do this. Now, true, we're not always going to get a piston early game. And there we are. You just, well, you'd be able to carry on. Once you've got your villagers over here, fence them in before letting them out of the boat. Don't do this like I have here, because why? They'll use the bed and get right over that fence. They love to escape and go fall off a cliff or walk into lava or whatever. Villagers are a pain. Block it off or put it back a little more. Now it's safe to break them out. And let's see, I think it's F3 and B. B for hit box. Will let you safely let them out of their boats. And now it's time to bring on the night. So night is falling, and they're getting in bed. And you just do that, and down they go. And this guy is not cooperating. I don't know why. You can always just shove him in. You can put them in a boat and put the boat over here. They'll usually fall down. There they are. They're safe and sound, and it looks like they've found beds. And now we want to make them safe and seal them in. Use a different kind of block here so that you will know where they are. Almost forgot, and of course do this before you put the villagers in, but clear out the killing chamber and do it like this. I'm leaving 8 blocks here, and we're gonna put dirt on top of them, and this is going to kill the golems. Now clean out the rest. Make it 2 deep down here above these floating dirt blocks. They're up 3 high from the floor, and that's it. When golems spawn in here, they will spawn with their heads enough in a dirt block to suffocate. It doesn't kill them very quickly, but it does kill them. And you'll use your first iron to improve the farm. At night, a zombie will spawn. And all you have to do is come over here and get behind this structure you've made, and he should fall right in. In case you don't know, you need the trapdoors to trick them into thinking they can walk across. Now, he should be getting in the boat. Let's see. Yep, he's in the boat. And look, the villagers can sleep. That's enough. We should, and there's our first iron golem, right on cue. Holy cow, it works. Now, there's a little bit of work. You have to be precise about it, and that's why I gave so many details. But, yeah, poor guy. Let's look away. I feel guilty killing these things, but they're just robots with no feelings, so why should I? So just hop down, get your iron and poppies, and there, 3 iron. We can make a bucket. The water should keep them hydrated. I mean, it has so far on the farms I've made. Hello, friend. For this, we will need some gates and some signs. I think just one gate. Put signs here. This will hold our lava. And then right here, put a gate and open it, and put a sign on top of it so it won't burn. Come back with some lava, just 1 bucket full, put it right there. Be careful not to break your sign, knock out the dirt, and eventually you're going to want to go down here, well, probably this way. Make sure you torch it up. Extend the hopper to a chest in here, and you are done. So that's it. This is the easy to build early game survival iron farm. Please check out my other videos on early game iron farming in 1.18 and how to find diamonds. This is ChuggerX. See you next time. Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll be making more videos. Take care.